I started in October of 2010, so it's been about 3.5 years. Well, I started in the property management business in 1987, actually, my first HOA, and I worked for developers. I managed HOAs and started a management company within the organization up until '92, and then I started my own company and ran a full service property management company, real estate company, for 11 years. And then Mickey came along, and we started talking, and he bought out the HOA division that I had in my company. And I stayed on for a few months, and then went on to I did some custom home building, purchasing. I was in the mortgage business for 5 years. And then one day Mickey called me up and said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "Well, I'm not really doing anything." And he said, "How'd you like to come back and work for me?" And so we started talking, and after I looked at the changes in the technology that from when I owned it, it was so much nicer to get back in the business again. And it's something that I knew. I had to learn the new laws and things like that, but I felt very comfortable getting back into it. Well, the computer programs are substantially different than what I was used to. I had 2 people working for me. He has 11 or 12, 15, I don't even know. But so the company's substantially larger than what it was. The correspondence is so much better now between, and the fact that we have a website. And so the information is available to the homeowners a lot faster. We've already made a lot of change in the way of going paperless since I've started in the last 3 years. So, and I can foresee it keep going further, which is great. So I'm all for that. Well, I like the atmosphere here. I like my job. I like, and I guess I like my communities. They've gotten to know me very well, and I've gotten to know them very well. I've got a couple new ones that we're still working out our relationship together, but I like the people that I work with here, as well as we've got a good staff, and so I'm comfortable. I've always been the boss. This is new. So Mickey's always been very supportive. He's great to go to if I have questions. He knows more about the law and the business aspect of it than I do, even though I have more experience. Mm-hmm. I'm kind of the street smart. I learned from School of Hard Knocks, and he's got the college background, and so he knows a lot more about that kind of structure and stuff than I do. So I lean on him whenever I have to. I earned my CAM, and now I just have to take the test for the AACM, I think, or whatever one of the next accreditation is. I just have to schedule that, and then I'll take that. And I got a waiver for the experience part of it. There's been, I think, substantial growth since I started. And I think the quality of the accounts has gotten better, mm-hmm. Or we've managed to make them better. Mm-hmm. The quality of the properties. We're not big enough that you get lost in the corporate structure of, and the not being able to feel like you're an individual. But we're big enough that we have the technology, and we have the structure that everything that you need. Sure. And you can walk in the office and talk to me or anybody here. You're not put on hold. You're not put into voicemail sometimes. That happens in larger companies and stuff. So I think we're just more friendlier, mm-hmm. that way. We're not a big company. So that we're not, you're just not another body in a big corporate setting. and you know all of your fellow employees. I think there's a little bit more support here than you'd find in that structure in different departments, where all the departments here seem to get along with each other. So, and everybody knows each other.